If you're looking to make $10,000 as a student, it is possible, but it's not going to be easy. You may have seen Iman Gadzhi's recent video on how to do this, and I wanted to highlight a couple of points that could use some elaboration if you're serious. Now, Iman first talks about needing the right vehicle to make great money. Being in my early 30s, I have actually been on an entrepreneurial journey back since 2015. It's been about 9 years since I started my own business, but even before that, while I was in college, while I was in high school, I was very entrepreneurial, and so I would try out different things. Even as a kid, I would do garage sales, and I would sell lemonade, and I would do all of these things, car washes, etc., just to make some extra money during the summer, because it's something that's in my blood. I love being able to do those things. Now, as a student, I have tried everything from doing crypto, from doing real estate investing, to even trying stocks at different points, to putting money into my own online business and multiple different businesses, running a software company, all these different things. But what I've seen a lot of people fail with is they try to look for that quick flip, that quick thing that I'm going to put $1,000 into Bitcoin and it's going to go up to $2,000. But sometimes they end up losing half of that money. And now this isn't a crypto discussion, but it's all about where are you placing the money that you're earning into what vehicles that allow you to earn more? What can you actually control a lot more than putting something into one investment and hoping that it takes off? It's all about taking the amount of money that you have and putting it into a business or something that you control the outcome much more than just placing it into an investment. That is where you get lost. That's where a lot of students and a lot of younger people try to put money into something they think is going to make them rich, but ultimately they don't have control over the outcome of that situation and they're just hoping for the best. So if you're willing to put in the work to create a business, that's what will help you to earn those $10,000 per month that you're looking to make, and even much more than that as you learn and grow and scale. So my recommendation for most students is to have a job, start with something that brings in income, that you're directly trading your hours for money, but then take that money, especially while you have low expenses. If you're in college or in high school and you're a student, you don't have many expenses at all, take that money and then put it into a business. Now, there are a couple different places that you can look. You can either start flipping products on eBay. You can buy them for $1, turn them into $20. I know many people that do that, and I've got plenty of trainings on this channel on how to do that. But also, the business that I have utilized is actually Amazon FBA. And you can go out and find products on store shelves, whether it's Walmart, Target, local grocery stores, find them for $5, let's say. And you can sell those on Amazon for $15, and after all of the fees, you end up making a $4 profit. But you are building a business that you actively control the activity in your business. So you go out, you find products, you send them in. Those products are sold by Amazon. Amazon handles the customer service, and then you get profits from any good purchases that you make based off of all of the different parameters that go into it. It really is a simple business model, but it does require some hard work. And it allows you to grow your income. So if you're making $1,000 a month as a part-time fast food worker, you can take that $1,000, put it towards an Amazon business, and turn it into $1,500 the next month. Turn that into $2,200 the next month, and keep rolling it over as your business grows and scales. Now, next, Iman talks about the importance of cash flow. And yes, this is extremely important. That's one of the reasons that I love the Amazon FBA business model, and specifically the one I had mentioned earlier is the arbitrage and replenishable products business model. You may have seen a lot of influencers out there talking about private label and how you can make all this money and creating your own product, creating your own brand, creating your own listings, doing advertising, bringing in influencers, doing all of this stuff, all of this upfront work that many times costs $5,000 or $10,000 to really get started with. And if you want to do it well, it can cost $20,000 to $40,000 to truly launch a product and a brand. But the problem with that is a huge constriction on cash flow. It also doesn't apply to the people watching this video that are younger, or people that are just trying to get their business launched and off the ground. And so doing the arbitrage model of buying products from a store, selling them for more on Amazon, will allow you to have that cash flow. You can start with less than $1,000. Many people start with less than $500, and you can just keep rolling the profits over each month. As long as you're buying good products, you should have good enough cash flow to continue to grow and scale that model. I've seen people start with less than $500 and grow it to over $100,000 per month in sales, making about $15,000 per month in profits at the end of all of the expenses that come out of that. And so these are things that you can do. It's not guaranteed, but it is a cash flow business model that allows you to control more of the outcome of where you're putting your business. To be able to take $500 and turn it into $750 in 2 to 3 months, that is a huge skill that can be applied to many marketplaces, whether it is eBay or Amazon or Walmart or selling on TikTok or Etsy or any other platform that exists. If you can buy low, sell high using physical products that you have the ability to go out and find and control your activities that you're putting into the business, that is an extremely important skill that you can start with as a student that ultimately allows you to grow your income so that you can decide what you want to do in your future. If you want to get a job, you can do that because you already have this business that is running profitably, and you want to add extra income by having a job or add extra skills by having a job. Or maybe you're making plenty of money in the business and you don't want to go out and get a job and you want to continue to reinvest into your business. And another thing that's great about the margins within an Amazon business, typically my minimum return on investment that I recommend to newer sellers is to shoot for a 40% return on your investment, which means that for every $10 you spend, you're making $4 in profit as a minimum. That is the goal. Now, sometimes you're making $2, sometimes you might even lose $1, but other times you might make $8 or $10 on a purchase. But the goal is a minimum of 40% return on your investment. Now, with that, if you look at the stock market and you look at financial analysts, typically they're going to say you get an 8% return on your investment as an average year over year in the stock market. That is a good goal to shoot for. But what I'm talking about with a 40% return on investment in Amazon is shooting for that month over month or every 60 to 90 days. If you can do that every 60 to 90 days, the capital really snowballs much faster than if you're trying to put it into stocks or into crypto or into some sort of an investment that you actually have zero control over and you're just hoping that it goes up. So the margins in an Amazon business, if done well, will allow you to truly grow and scale an income that you most likely never even thought was possible as a student. And it's something that you can do with as little as 10 hours per week starting out. As it grows, you can grow that to a full-time amount of time, 20, 40 hours per week. And I know sellers doing hundreds of thousands of dollars per month with a small team working 20 to 30 hours per week. And it truly has become a scaled business that is full-time for them. These are the decisions that will help you grow and scale your income as you move forward. And then Iman Gadzhi also talks about learning from others and the importance of this. And as a student, this is extremely important. I remember being young and thinking that I knew everything about just about everything, but the reality is there's so much to learn in business, and you can learn from other new sellers, you can learn from other experienced sellers and entrepreneurs, but truly being a sponge and learning from everyone that you come into contact with is what's going to help you succeed and get to those financial goals that you're shooting for. That's why I'm so big on community. And within the Amazon seller sphere, having a good community around you is the most important thing that will allow you to reach new heights that you didn't think was possible. Now, there is a community that I've been in since 2015, since when I started, and it's actually a free Facebook group, over 70,000 members. You can go to it at bit.ly/MST group. That link's below and in the description. But if you're interested in finding out more about a paid community where there's content that's continually being pushed out, that's relevant, that's helpful to you, and you can be surrounded by other sellers that are all pushing towards the same goals as you in that group, then I recommend checking out the links below in my description for how to sell on Amazon, how you can learn about this and get involved in a much more high-level paid community at askjimmysmith.com/legends. Now again, if you're ready to learn, check out those links below. I'm excited to see you in either the free or the paid community. If you have any questions, post them in the comments and I will get to as many of them as I can. But I hope this video helps you and blesses you, and that you have a great rest of your day and a blessed rest of your week.